something about the floor. I don't know why I love to sit on the floor. I don't know why. It's a big, beautiful, comfy. It's a comfy couch too. I just have my moments where I love to sit on the floor. People from every nation and tongue, from generation to generation, we were. All right. Peace and love, beautiful beings. Let's face it. Y'all see the title? Let's face it. I'm literally feeling it flowing. I got this message right before I went on live. I was just gonna come on live, and I was just finished dancing and having a good old time. But I got the message. Let's face it. Let's face it, baby. It's time. It's time. The time is now. Somebody needs this word. Make sure y'all tap the screen, comment below, and let me know who you are, what's your name, where you're from, how you doing. How is this solar eclipse energy treating you? Three tips I can give you for this energy, especially since it's in the fiery energy. If you can, spend time 123. It was just on the clock. If you can, do some introspection. Um, if you find yourself getting hot-headed or like feeling overly anxious or whatever, do some introspection. Um, don't allow yourself to fall victim or become prey to your own emotions. Okay? But let's face it, y'all, it's time. Let's face it, the time is now. Let's face it. It's a lot of messages that are going to be coming through today, right? So you'll know your message, you'll know your word when it's for you. Peace and love, beautiful beings. Hi, how are you? Happy Saturn flow. I hope your flows have been beautiful and abundant in the highest form. For all those who are watching or will be watching this message, gratitude, beautiful beings. Gratitude, 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 gratitude. Y'all see my hair, it's just up there. When I tell y'all, baby, I just soaked in the tub for not one, but 2 hours. Ugh, I did not want to get out. I legit did not want to get out, okay? Somebody needs to face the fact that you love self-care. It's giving the energy of like somebody who loves self-care, who loves, that gentle, nurturing energy, but it's like you can't really admit it out loud or you can't really admit it on purpose. Baby, let's just face it. You love self-love and you love self-care and you love the peace that it brings you. That's a beautiful thing. That's a beautiful thing, Booski. Like, you can be in love with self care and everything that comes with it. I know self care can be one, it can be misused and abused and seen in a fashion that it's not. And then on the other side of it, it can also be banished almost and tarnished and disrespected and mistreated in a lot of ways. But whatever people say about self care is the treatment that you choose to give yourself that you know you deserve and desire. And you choose to do it despite everything that may be going on in your life, baby. Let's face it, you love self care. Self care is a part of your regimen, it's a part of your routine. Thank y'all for tapping the screen. Self care is a part of your regimen. Self care is a part of your daily life. Somebody has been really tapping into. So I'm getting some heavy tapping into self care energy here, and it's like you proud of yourself, but only in public. I mean, only in private. Like, be publicly proud of yourself, baby. Be publicly proud of yourself. Be publicly proud of yourself. Peace and love, divine feminine. Be publicly proud of yourself, baby. Be publicly proud of yourself. I do not identify as lesbian. It's a couch and a wall. I'm not sure what specifically you're talking about that's behind me. But somebody here, you love self care, you love loving on yourself, but you're at the stage where you're only doing it privately, and spirit is saying that you've had enough time to adjust and adapt to like getting over that hurdle. Now it's time, like you're being pushed out of the nest. Like that's the energy I'm getting. Like it's time for you to public, because somebody here is meant to start some type. I just heard podcast or talk show specifically related to self love and self care. But you can't do that if you're afraid to talk about. Um, you can't do that if you're afraid to talk about your self love and self care journey. Um, I listen. I pick up on the energy. I speak it as spirit say, speak, baby. Um, baby, you can do whatever you want to do. Just know consequences. Consequences are a bad bitch. Okay, her name is Karma. So you choose what you shall receive. Okay, what you give is what you shall receive. Um, because no one has my consent to use anything about my energy for anything that is less than what's for my best. So you do what you do. You have my full permission to do what you want to do because you got free will. So you don't need my permission for that. You have my full permission, sweetie. Take your best swing and do your thing. Okay? Peace and love. Hi. I don't know. How are you? Gratitude. Someone that just asked me if they can use my name in a witchcraft spell. They're too scared to use their own. They're a beginner. Then maybe you shouldn't be using anybody's name. But yeah, let's face it, beautiful beings. Let's face it. Um, Somebody here is meant to be starting um, some type of podcast or talk show or something specifically related to self love and self care. And let me tell you, Spirit is telling me it's going to be rough at first because of how many people still publicly uh, don't support the idea of self love or self care. And it's not going to be in the I'm hearing it's going to be rough at first, and then it's going to be a sudden breakthrough where it's like, you know how in the movies like Jurassic Park, Jurassic World, where they show this big scene with like all the dinosaurs and stuff like that, and it's like a whole other world. It's like wherever you are, or when you begin, I'm hearing restart because you probably started at one point and quit because of how hard it was. When you restart, you're gonna reach a breakthrough. You're gonna reach a breakthrough, and it's going to be like opening up to a whole new world. Every obstacle that you've been overcoming recently, especially, I'm hearing the number 3. So you could have had a birthday that just passed, or something about this month being the 3rd month could be significant, or over the past 3 months could have been really hard. But um, you're going to have a breakthrough that's going to come 3 days, 3 flows. I don't like to use the word day, but 3 flows from now, you're gonna have a breakthrough, and you're gonna be proud of yourself for not quitting. You're gonna be proud of yourself for not giving up, and that's so specific to the message. Like the overall message here is, let's face it. You're being told to face the funk. That's what I just heard. You know how like when we smell stuff that we don't like, we like, ooh, we turn away from it. Spirit is saying, face the funk. You got to go in that direction because your breakthrough is in that direction. What you're praying for, what you're asking for, the thing that you need to overcome, it's in that direction. Gratitude for the gifts and the hearts, y'all. It's in that direction. Thank you. I just had to throw this on top of my head because I was in the tub and I was literally soaking, so I just needed the hair out of my way because the braids are longer than I usually have them. Um, I'm not sure how Edwardo feels about you. Um, Let me see. Oh yeah, I'm aware. That's likely a troll. It's all a part of my I have to practice responding to things with love. So that's all it is. Me practicing responding to things with love. Distractions and other things, respond to it with love. Um, and why is it saying violation detected in live now? What did I say or do to in live now to avoid suspension? Hmm. Hmm. I don't know why that is. I swear to y'all, every single time um, I get on TikTok and I get to flowing, something always ends up happening. But if y'all are not following me on my other platforms, specifically talking to TikTok, because I'm live on YouTube and TikTok. But okay. Okay, got it. Okay, well let me go block them. Cause I'm like, what's going on? I'm like, I haven't even did nothing this time. I'm like, I've been behaving myself. Like, what are we doing? Um, Let me see. That's crazy though, they're on my cause they're on my stuff. I'm gonna get blocked. Like, this is y'all account, TikTok. TikTok, y'all need to do better with y'all life. Y'all need to do better about blocking out all these spam bots and fake accounts and stuff. If when we go live, we should not have to worry about constantly blocking people. We shouldn't have to worry about getting people to come on our lives to block people for us or to keep our accounts clean and clear. If y'all did y'all job and made sure that the fake accounts didn't exist in the first place or that they were at least minimized, because I know y'all won't be able to get them down to 0%. But how you gonna try to kick me off of here TikTok because somebody else commenting inappropriately on my stuff? That don't make sense. That's backwards, and y'all need to check y'all violation process because the math ain't mathing. And I said what I said. That's what I'm saying. Like, all that shouldn't even have to happen. Like, why I gotta get a moderator to block people, and then if I don't block them, then I'm gonna get kicked off because they of what they're doing. That don't make sense to me. The math ain't mathing. Like, what are we talking about here? Like, it don't make sense. It don't make sense. Um, but it I get it though. Like, it's funny because I think before I went live the last time, y'all, this screen every time I get to a certain distance it goes black. But before I got on here, um, when I got on here a few days ago, it was telling me that I needed to get some moderators because I've been going live a lot lately. Over the past few weeks, I've been going live a lot more, and they're telling me I need to get moderators. I'm just like, I just like forget this. I don't have time. I don't have time for that. I am building, or not I am building, I have built and laid the foundation for a platform where I won't need moderators because it's peace and love over here. And anybody who's not in the name of peace and love gonna automatically exit themselves out. I don't need moderators. I speak, decree, and declare that over in this area. I ain't gonna need a moderator. God told me I can have whatever I want and I can create whatever I want to create. And I created an atmosphere where I don't need moderators. I don't need nobody to kick people out and block people because people who come over on this page, they come in the name of peace and love. Period. Nothing more, nothing less. Now watch me work. Watch me work. And y'all, it's really that simple. And that's on period, boo. But for real, it's really that simple, y'all. That's probably my Aries moon talking though. And that's my Aries moon talking. But for real, like it's that simple. Speak, decree, declare. Like the more we put time, let's face it, right? The more we put time, energy, and effort into thinking that we have to have things the way that they tell us we have to have them. Hello, somebody. The more we do things the way they tell us that we have to do them, that we have to have them, that's the more it's going to continue to grow and evolve and expand. I've always been that person. I remember when COVID first happened and everybody was talking about everybody need to wear their mask and blah 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 blah. And granted, I don't know how much help those masks actually did because people were still, dying at high numbers, even while wearing 2 and 3 different masks, even while keeping 6 feet away, even while staying locked up in their homes, people were still dying at high numbers, somehow finding a way to catch COVID. Like, right? But the fact that they made a law and said that I gotta wear a mask, I was like, baby, F you, the law and the mask. Cause who? Who? Cause who? How you gonna make a general law like that and tell me that I gotta wear a mask when you don't even know if it benefits me or not? You don't even know the effect that the law is or has had on me or the people like me. How you gonna tell me what to do? But I was that person. Like, I'm gonna wear my mask. I'm gonna stay 6 feet apart. I'm gonna wash my hands. But the funny thing was, I was doing most of that stuff before, like before COVID. So COVID wasn't like a big shocker for me, like it was for a lot of other people. I'm like, I already wash my hands when I come out of the restaurant, before and after I cook and eat. Like that's a normal for me. But anyway, let's face it, y'all. Let's face it. The time is now. The time is now to get it done. The time is now to choose you. Mm. I'm hearing face your fears. The time is now to face your fears. What are you afraid of? Fear is false evidence appearing real. The more you operate in fear, the less you flow in reality. Ooh, let me write that down. The more you operate in fear, the less you flow in reality. The more the more you operate in fear, false evidence appearing real, the less you flow in reality. Mm, mm. Let's face it, y'all. The time is now. Face your fears. So I just heard find peace in the process. Somebody frustrated because they ain't there yet. Newsflash, you've already arrived. Newsflash, you've already arrived. You've already arrived, sweetie. You're getting irritated and frustrated because you ain't there yet. You've already arrived. Let's face it, you ain't who you thought you were. Or let me rephrase that. You ain't who they told you you were. It's bigger than that. You're bigger than that. Mm-hmm. You're bigger than that. You're better than that. You're greater than that. You're higher than that. Heal the heart and let freedom flow. Heal the heart and let freedom flow. Heal the heart and let freedom flow. Somebody's trying to be free, but you're leaving your heart behind. Somebody's trying to be free, but you're leaving your heart behind. Mm-mm-mm. Mm. Somebody's smoking. Oh, let it flow, let it flow. Somebody said they're not holding back anymore. They're not holding on anymore. Let it flow, let it flow. I'm not holding back anymore. I don't know that song, but that's the words I'm hearing. Let it go, let it flow. I'm not holding back anymore. Yeah, I'm not holding back anymore. Let it flow. Let it go, let it flow. I'm not holding back anymore. Hmm. Ooh-wee. You don't wanna with me. Somebody has people. I'm laughing because there's a lot of messages coming through. Um, somebody has people uh, who completely don't grasp who they are. Like, there's people who have made presumptions and assumptions about you that don't match or align with actually who you are. And it's given like your spirit team is like, you don't wanna with me, like it's like they're taking it personal that like that they're not seeing you. They're taking it personal. They're like, you can see him or you can see her however the heck you want to see him, but you don't want to fuck with me. They like, you don't want to F with me because they're taking it personal. whatever somebody said or did to you or tried to say or do to you or something like that. And this was something that was recent too. And somebody may have had a dream about it, or somebody was trying to cross them. Specifically, I'm saying the evil eye, something related to the evil eye, a dream related to the evil eye. I had a dream like that recently. I was at a party at an event. It was a real fancy event, and I remember I was laughing and playing, and I touched this lady on the shoulder who I'm no longer um, in connection with. I touched her on the shoulder, like playing around, and I touched her. Y'all know how people touch you like on one side of your body, and then they walk to the other side to make it like just to play around or have fun or whatever. I did that to her in the dream, and when she looked at me, like she looked at me with evil eyes, y'all. I was just like, okay. And in the dream, I just kind of walked away, and I just kept laughing and playing, and I went on, you know, um, went on throughout the rest of the party. But somebody had a dream specifically pertaining to the evil eye, where it's revealing something about someone. Maybe you already knew. You probably was like, you probably felt something pertaining to that person, and you ain't specifically known. And then that night, you had the dream. You like, oh, you like that's why I was thinking about them. Yeah, but your ancestors like they don't want to mess with you because you not the one or the two. Okay, and your ancestors are specifically taking it personally. Like, if you come for our child, we're gonna come for you. It's giving that energy. So I don't know who this is for, but yeah, somebody got them folks messed up behind you, and yeah. But let's face it, somebody here is a very beautiful person, like inside and out, but you struggle um, with facing your beauty. Like you may be a person that struggles with looking in the mirror and being able to tell yourself, I love you, being able to say, you are beautiful, being able to say, I'm proud of you, being able to say any good or healthy or positive thing to yourself without like literally breaking down and crying or feeling uncomfortable or wanting to turn away from the mirror. Like you're probably a person that can't, you don't look in the mirror, you don't do that kind of stuff, right? Because probably growing up, I just heard we don't do that in this family. So certain things that align with showing vulnerability and being sensitive, being having moments of intimacy. When I say intimacy, I don't mean sex, right? A lot of people think that, but like just having intimate moments with another person. You may have heard it repetitively that you don't, we don't do that in this family. That's just not something we do. I'm remembering a video of Marlon Wayans when he was talking about when he was talking to his dad about how he wanted to go to a particular art school or something like that, and his dad told him he couldn't go to that school because it was too gay or something like that. And um, Marlon's older brother stood up for him and told his dad, no, you're not gonna not let him go to that school because because of your homophobia or whatever issues you got with gay people or whatever, men dressing a certain way, so you probably had that experience growing up, but you probably didn't have nobody that stood up for you like that. And so you just kind of had to deal with it. You having a mom or dad or possibly both of your parents who just didn't like certain things, and you just kind of have to deal with it. And after time, when you've experienced it for so long, it becomes it becomes your normal. You know, you think it's normal. Once you feel like fighting and clawing your way is just pointless, you know, it start to feel like normal to you, right? But it's time to face the fact that it's time for you to break free from that. Whatever that stuff is that you were told, and somebody may be a little stubborn here because that was like a big sigh, like, like somebody's like, oh, I hear you, but still, like, and then you're like making 100 excuses of like why you're not gonna break free or why you're not gonna do it. I mean, that's your choice, that's your business, but like, it's also would be in your best interest. It would be in your best interest, you know, to break free from those things, like wholeheartedly break free from them. You don't want to with me. Mm-mm. That's somebody's higher self talking to them too. Like, stop playing with me. Like, you're supposed to be on your way. We supposed to be meeting up soon. Your higher self, like, we supposed to be meeting up soon, and you playing. You being stubborn. You staying stuck in your ego. Like, get out of your ego. What you doing? Like, get out of there. What you doing in there? Come on out. Come back home. Somebody gets intuitive nudges from their higher self a lot, but you don't listen. Maybe I am just, what's that, son of the mask? Maybe I am just going crazy. Maybe I am just going crazy. Maybe I'm just. These intuitive nudges be so accurate that you literally be feeling like you going crazy. You be feeling like you about to go crazy. Because you be like, dang. And then when you finally do the thing, it be so spot on. And then you notice the different synchronicities and the things aligning. And then the deja vu be crazy. That's why you that's why you be feeling like you about to go crazy. Maybe I am just going crazy. Maybe I am just going crazy. Somebody's mother may have called them crazy a lot. Madre. Somebody's mother may have called them crazy a lot growing up, or made you feel crazy. Either she called you crazy a lot, or she made you feel crazy, or something like that. But let's face it, crazy is the new cool. If you ain't crazy, you ain't doing it right. For me, it was my dad. My dad called me crazy all the time. My daddy used to tell me, he used to just look at me like 33, 33 on the clock. My daddy used to look at me and just like in pure amazement of like how crazy he thought I was. And he would just look at me and be like, he's like, I'm gonna take you to the crazy house. He's like, I'm gonna take you to the crazy house. And this is not me making fun of the crazy house, but like my dad was just like, I'm gonna take you to the crazy house. And he's like, we're gonna get a check for you. He was like, he used to be like, it's literally something wrong with you. And I used to be like, thank you. And I would walk off. Like, and he just get to, he's shaking his head and like, you know. But so in that regard, I've been crazy all my life. I've been crazy all my life. Welcome to the party. This is for somebody specific. Let's face it, you crazy. Crazy is cool. That's all right. That's all right. It's a compliment to me. People like you crazy. I be like, thank you. Thank you, Booski. Gratitude. Kind regards. Kind regards to you. From the rooter to the tutor. Yeah. But let's face it. Let's face it. Let's face it. You are amazing. You're amazing. Let me see. I don't think I got my card. Nope, I do got my cards. You don't want with me. I don't know why this song in my head, y'all. Somebody must have just finished listening to that song. Look at the success card at the bottom of the deck. Look at that blank slate. Ain't that beautiful? Like somebody 3553 mirror number. Uh Somebody's in a new timeline here. Yeah, somebody's in a new timeline here.